With just over 2 weeks left before the transfer window slams shut, time is running out for Premier League clubs to wrap up their deals. The season kicks off tonight, and for teams like Arsenal, who finished as runners-up last year, the pressure is mounting to finalise their squad. So far, the only reinforcement the Gunners have brought in is the Italian defender Riccardo Calafiori. While Calafiori is a promising addition, particularly for a team that boasted the best defence last season, it feels like it's not enough when you're up against the juggernaut that is Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. But here's where things get really interesting. Rumours are swirling that Arsenal isn't done yet. There's talk of another big name potentially heading to the Emirates, Mikel Merino. The Real Sociedad star has been on Arsenal's radar all summer, following a standout season for both club and country. And now, whispers suggest he might finally be on his way to North London. But to truly make his mark, Merino will need to step up and prove his worth every penny. The connection to Merino dates back to late June, and while it seemed like the trail had gone cold, new reports this week have sparked fresh hope. Word on the street is that Gaspar has flown to Spain to negotiate with Sociedad, raising expectations that this deal could be finalized sooner rather than later. The price tag for Merino isn't entirely clear yet, but sources indicate it could be around £30 million. It might sound steep, but when you consider his stats, 8 goals and 5 assists in 45 games last season, it's starting to look like a bargain. Plus, according to Squawka, Merino was the only player in Europe's top 7 leagues to win over 300 duels last season, finishing with an impressive 326. Merino could be a stellar signing for Arsenal, but there's a big question mark: can he outshine one of the club's current heavyweights? I'm talking about none other than Kai Havertz, the player who Arsenal signed from Chelsea last summer for a whopping £65 million. Despite initial skepticism, Havertz is now valued at an eye-watering €98 million by Football Transfers, which translates to around £84 million, £19 million more than what Arsenal paid for him. Havertz's valuation might seem sky-high, but his numbers back it up. Last season, after transitioning from a left-sided midfielder to a forward, he delivered some truly sensational performances. In 51 games, he scored 14 goals and provided 7 assists, averaging a goal involvement every 2.42 matches. But it gets even better. When playing as a central striker, Havertz was involved in a goal every 1.2 games, a statistic that is simply off the charts. While opinions on Havertz may still be divided, his stats as a forward speak for themselves. If Arsenal manages to bring Merino on board in the coming weeks, fans will be hoping it frees up Havertz to stay in that central striking role, where he has proven to be so effective. What do you think? Could this transfer really change everything for Arsenal? Before we dive into the details, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have those notifications turned on. You won't want to miss what's coming next. And don't forget to share this video. Trust me, you'll want to be the first to spread the word. Now, let's hear your thoughts. Is Merino the missing piece in Arsenal's puzzle? Could this be the move that pushes the Gunners over the line? Let us know in the comments.